Good evening from Australia. Welcome to episode 3 of the Qbet Cat series for 2025, where we're going to try and earn a bit of money on the side with various side hustles and other means. As mentioned at the start of this video, I do talk about gambling at the end. If you are not into gambling or gambling's an issue, you may want to pause or not watch the end. Alright, so let's get started. I did have another video I was working on last night. It all turned to crap, so I didn't upload it. I wasn't going to do a week 1 update on earnings this week because the new year started on Wednesday. So it's not a full week, so it's only Wednesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So 5 days, 5 days out of 7. So this is my earnings for 5 days. I didn't put a great deal of time into things, to be honest, but it's a nice little start. It'll get bigger. I wasn't going to put projected yearly earnings or put goals up, but I have decided I'll put them up just for the hell of it. I think realistically, everyone in a similar situation to me that's got a couple of hours to spare each week, if you can't earn the equivalent of Australian $2,500, use a currency converter for your own country. If you can't earn about $2,500 a year extra with a couple of hours a week with side hustles and a few other little things, then well, you're not trying very hard. Anyway, with that being said, I want to make a quick video tonight. It's a bit after 9 o'clock here in Australia. I've got to go to work in my full-time job tomorrow, so I generally go to bed pretty early. I'm also trying to manage a cat that wants to get on his computer seat so he can go to bed. He's being annoying. So anyway, say goodbye to Qbert. He'll be back at other stages. Alright, so the couple of things I did this week. I did Uber. I went out and did a bit of Uber on Saturday and Sunday. I only did, oh god, I'd have to look, maybe 8 trips. So this is Uber Eats. This is not driving people around. We'll go into why I do Uber Eats and I don't do Uber Passenger at another stage. So basically what we made was $57 and change. Cost me $15 in fuel. So $42.61 for a couple of hours work. Maybe, well, I'd like to say maybe 3 hours work. So it's not great earnings. Having said that, we'll go into it further. My philosophies on Uber driving or Uber Eats. There's a lot of people here in Australia that have a negative view of the hourly earnings. My view, quickly, it's a side hustle. It's not a full-time job. If you're looking to earn minimum wage, I think Australian minimum wage is about $23, $24 an hour. I mean, you can do it, but don't expect to do it with Uber Eats, Anyway, so just a quick other thing with the Uber. So $42.61. I've got to pay tax on that. I'm not taking the tax portion out. I'm just taking the fuel portion out at this stage. Why I don't take the tax portion out? Well, the tax rate is going to be different depending on your earnings. There's also other things to consider. On top of the fuel, which is a tax deduction, you get deductions for vehicle depreciation and all those things, and that's going to be different for everyone. It's going to depend on the value of your car, the kilometres you drive, what logbook method you use, and so forth. So just take that with a grain of salt. Our taxes are due our tax year ends in June 30 every year. When I get my tax done at the end of the year, I might do a video and just give clearer earnings on just how much tax portions you pay. So anyway, so as you can see at the top of the screen, we made $45.63 for the week. $42.61 of that was Uber. Menu log, I didn't do menu log or DoorDash. I logged on, didn't get any orders, so I didn't persist. This is going to be where we make the bulk of our money. Alrighty, moving on to the next one. So Coinbase is what I use to receive crypto from A couple of apps. I was making a video on the apps last night. It didn't work, so I'll have to remake it. Basically, I've got 5 different apps at the moment. Only maybe 3 of them have paid out so far. I've got a couple that have still got balances to get paid. They don't get paid till Tuesday. So what I thought I'd show is what is I've actually received, not what is waiting to be transferred. So, I only made 52 cents. Add in the other stuff on a weekly basis. If I make $1 a week, it's really no skin off my nose, to be honest. So you might end with $50, $75 in crypto at the end of the week for really not doing too much. There's no real big expenses involved with earning this. It's just your time. It's pressing a few buttons on your screen while you're watching TV or while you're having your coffee or something like that. You don't have to put a lot of time into it. And here's the cat back to say hello again. He's still looking for a seat. Would you get off this computer? Well, you can have it in. Say hello to everyone. Everyone? There you go. Okay, so we've got 52 cents. What we're going to do with these, 19 was Litecoin, 19 cents Australian was Litecoin, 33 Australian cents was Bitcoin Cash. I'm going to convert them all. My thinking at this stage is into Litecoin. We'll go into that further at another stage. I think Litecoin has the potential to increase more than what Bitcoin Cash does. That's the reason. Alright, so our third method of earning a few dollars this week is YouGov. So I've got, I think I showed in the first episode, I've got 3 or 4 different survey sites. I might do more. To me, the reward for the time you have to put in is not great for these. The big thing with the surveys is that if you don't take them seriously, your account will get cancelled. So if you just put in bogus answers, they'll pick up on you. They'll get rid of you. So essentially, to earn this money or earn these points, you do have to concentrate. I think there's 300 points. Probably took me about 15 minutes. So, cat. It's another little tip. If you're going to do a YouTube channel, make sure the cat's happy before you get on. So it probably took me 15 minutes, 20 minutes to earn $1.50. Work that out. That's what, less than $5 an hour. It's not great. But, if you have it going on the background, you do a question here or there as part of the survey. Well, it's not really taking out of your time. What else are you doing? Sitting around doing nothing. Now, the rewards with YouGov, you can get, the cheapest reward is $20. I'm going to get my rewards as cash. You can get them as vouchers. Much of a muchness. So to get a $20 transfer, you need 50,000 points. To get a $50 transfer, you need 10,000. So you're basically getting $10 extra if you wait for that 10,000. Which is what I'm going to do. So I've already got a few other points in there, which was prior to the start of this year. But for the weekly earnings for this week, $1.50. And okay, so on to the last one for this quick video, which has already gone longer than I thought. Gambling. If you can't afford to gamble, don't do it. Now, I've got a bit of money in this. I'm prepared to lose it all. Keno everyone knows Keno. All I'm doing here with Keno is I'm just betting heads or tails. So you get a game every 3 minutes. If you lose $1, then you put $2 on the next game. If you lose $2, you're down $3, so you put $4 on the next game. If you win, as I have here, I've now won $4. So I've won $1. Basically, it's taken me, you can see where the times for the games started at 7:47 at night, finished at 7:51. So in 4 minutes, I made $1. I'll talk about this in a whole video at some stage, and probably a couple of videos. Let me say, Keno Go, any other forms of gambling? It is not a side hustle. It's a bit of fun. Now, if I lose all the money, I'll take that off my complete earnings for the year. and so be it. But anyway, it's something I do. I do for a little bit of fun. I'm not overly worried if I lose the money. I'm not going to tell you how much I've got in the account. It's not a huge amount. It's not that. It's nothing that's going to make a massive difference to my life if I lose it. I don't prefer not to, but the way I'm going to play it, there's a good chance I might be up, a couple of $100 at the end of the year. There's a good chance I've lost a couple of $100, but that's gambling for you. All right, so yeah, that will do. So 45.63 for the week. Tomorrow is another day. I'm back to my full-time job. No public holidays next week, so 5-day week. If I finish work early enough, I might do a bit of Uber. I'll do a little bit more with my crypto earning and whatnot, and maybe a survey or two. And hopefully we can pump it up to a minimum of at least $50 a week. I think realistically, probably $100 a week is what I'd be aiming for. Hopefully make about $5,000 extra by the end of the year. There will be some tax coming out of that. Things like gambling aren't taxed. The money coming into the crypto, I will be talking to my accountant about that. It shouldn't be taxed what I receive from the apps, but I might be taxed. If Litecoin goes up and I make a profit on that, that's what's known in Australia and probably other countries as capital gains. And any little chance the taxation department can get, they'll probably want to take a bit of that money. So anyway, that will do for tonight. I've gone longer than I was going to do. Thanks for watching. I haven't had any views yet. Hopefully some of these start getting out and we get a bit of a following, get some comments. So yeah, like and subscribe would be great. And yeah, I will do another video during the week. And and we'll stay with our weekly updates every Sunday. All right, have a good week, everyone. Thanks for watching.